So today I am making a rosemary peppermint bath bomb that has buttermilk and it has apricot kernel oil. So join me today in making this beautiful bath bomb. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I'm the owner and creator of Vermont Lavender, and I'm Diane. Thank you for joining me today. So I have the buttermilk powder and the apricot kernel oil. And I'm using cream of tartar. You can get this from any grocery store. So let's get started making this. I'm going to add my baking soda, and I'm making a larger batch. I made a small batch and I made like 3 large snowflakes. This is a mold that I'm using. It's a snowflake mold. I'll show you the finished ones. I'll put the picture so you can see that. And then I have these are my backups right here. So I have this in grams. I'm going to tear it out. And it's quite a bit. This is a large batch for me. And I have tweaked it a little bit to make it my own. So that's kind of nice. You know, you get these recipes, but it's always nice to tweak it and make it your own. It's quite a bit. So this is my actually my third time making bath bombs. Oh, 1,200 right on the money. Nice. Love when that happens. And I'll speed this up. Then I'm going to add my distilled water. And this just helps to wet the baking soda so it doesn't get all poofy. And 28 grams. Wow, getting right on the money here, making this, wow. So I'm just wetting it. And it just helps it so it becomes a harder bath bomb, but also it just makes it so it's not so dusty, because I'm going to add some SLSA. Cream of tartar. Just going to put it right in here. I'm going to add the buttermilk. This will make a nice, beautiful, moisturizing, luxurious bath. So I can't wait to try this out, and my customers to try it out. I'm sure they're going to really enjoy it. Keeping with the rosemary peppermint theme, because we're going into winter. So this one, I don't have any salts in it, which would be really nice, but you can always add, if you have any bath salts, you can always add a little bit to it. But rosemary peppermint is very refreshing, especially during the winter time. If you don't feel very well and stuff, it's kind of nice to take a nice soothing warm bath and just relax. And skin loving benefits from the buttermilk, and then the other soothing ingredients that are in this, especially the baking soda is really nice. I could add some Epsom salts, but I don't want to change the formula. So now I'm going to put on my mask because I'm going to add some SLSA. Very, very dusty. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this in. I just have my fan blowing on me. So I just want to fold this in. It's going to be really pretty. Now I'm going to do my wet ingredients. This is a nice light oil. And you can use like grapeseed oil. There's, what else? They used a couple other sunflower oils and so I need 20 of that. And then I'm adding essential oil, fragrance oil blend. Just make sure that your essential oil, fragrance oil are skin safe. And I think I might have to open up another bottle. Oh yes, I do. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I have 30. And I got this from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it's a beautiful scented fragrance oil, essential oil combination. Not too like in your face, very light. And that's why you can go so much with this. But I just went at the 3%. You can go up to 5% with this combination, but I only did like, I didn't want a lot. I just want to barely, you know, when you're in the tub, you just barely want to smell it. You don't want to be overwhelmed. That's not, at least that's not what I like. I like it just a light fragrance. I don't like heavily, strongly scented skincare products. Okay, so we got that. So we have everything there. So let's stir this up. So I just want to combine everything before I put it into my dry mixture. So now I'm adding the wet to the dry. Okay. A mask back on because it does have the SLSA. So let's put that in there. There we go. And I'm just adding it slowly to the dry mixture. And then I'm just going to get everything out of there. And I like using a heat-resistant spatula. And it just gets everything out of there. And I use heat-resistant because I make cold process soaps. This is my last batch for today. Let's get that in there. And you just want to stir periodically to make sure that everything is combined. Before I add the citric acid, and then I'm going to split it off and just color one batch. So it came out really nice. I did some yesterday as a test. So what I did is I took this recipe and I just quartered it just to test it and make sure that yeah, I can do this. It's very easy to make these, and using those hard plastic molds. You know, if you don't have like the 3D bath bomb press, which is very expensive, it's out of my budget right now, but I am looking at another press. I think it's called Anchor, ANCHOR. And it's like a machine press, so I'm thinking about getting that. And if I do, I'll do a video on that and show you how I use that. So, all right, let's do a couple more stirs here. Make sure I get everything combined in here. because it's quite a bit I'm making. Really doesn't look like a lot, but I just want to make sure it's really well combined, and it definitely looks good. It does. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get the bottom of this. You see how it's making that, it's pulling away like that? I haven't even added my citric acid yet. This is so nice and light though and fluffy. It looks so pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to add my citric acid. Now we are ready. What? Okay. Oh wow. It's my lucky day for all these ingredients just to make it happen. Wow. Usually it doesn't happen like that. It kind of goes over. So this you want to sift to make sure it's all clump free. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful bath bomb. So if you've tried making bath bombs before and you had any issues, let me know. I'm in Vermont, and it is about 55% for the humidity here, and it's raining again. They're saying this winter is supposed to be really, really hard. We're supposed to have a lot of snow, and there's so many other, like I was at Tractor Supply yesterday, and I was talking to Mike, and he was saying, yeah, he's heard the same thing, and there's my brother in New York. How you doing? Thanks for watching my shows. He was saying the same thing, that there's going to be really hard winters. You know, this winter is supposed to be really, really hard. Supposed to have a lot of snow. Okay, let's get this in there and stir it up. So anyways, my brother was saying in New York that, yeah, we're going to be a really hard winter this year. And we've had so much rain. Since June, we've had, well, now it's a lot more, but it's 22 inches, which is a lot for our region. And they said the foliage usually, you know, like we're in September, usually it's like beautiful foliage, bright orange and purples and reds and yellows, just gorgeous. But now they say a lot of them, you have some of the trees, but like the tops of them are brown, or even the leaves have already fallen. So I think our foliage season this year in 2023 will be really, really short. So if you're looking to come up here and see the foliage, of course it's raining, but next 3 days is supposed to be sunny. Hopefully I get this video out soon. Usually it takes me a while to get these videos out. Anyways, let's test it. Oh nice, it drops. See, look at that. See, squeeze it like this, drop, bam. And it's still hard. So it's a little bit different from, it feels different from shower steamers, that's for sure. This definitely feels more softer and like smoother and a little bit, not like dough. It is like wet sand, but it feels softer. Shower steamers are more grainier. Maybe that's why they use the paddle thing. Because I'm trying to get my thing in there. It's not working. Ugh. Okay, maybe that's why they use the paddle. I would say yeah. That's probably why they use the paddle, because this is a lot on this machine for this, because this is a large amount. And it's a lot for it to go through, but it really does a nice job having that whisk attachment. Hopefully it's not too noisy for you. Hopefully you can still hear me, but that's probably why, like I'm saying, why they use the paddle. Because this is such a large batch. I think next time that's what I'll do, is I'll use the paddle. But the whisk attachment really does blend it well. And yes, I have to switch to my, see how it's going like this? Look at that, see? It's perfect. I have to switch to a metal spoon because this is heavy. Boy, this is going to make a lot. And then I'm done for today. And I'm going to wash the dishes and head home and make some shepherd's pie. If you've never had shepherd's pie, it's potatoes and it's ground beef. In mine, I put bacon, so it tastes really good. And then it's cream of corn, and you layer it like almost like a lasagna type thing. It's so good. And they say it's a poor man's dinner, but with the bacon and all the ingredients, hamburger and everything. And this is the farmer's beef, so this is from the local farmer. And then we have, you know, Vermont grown potatoes, so it's really nice to have local produce that you can cook with. And plus, we're supporting the farmers, the local farmers here. Have to support the farmers, right? They grow a lot of our food. Okay, this is really, really nice. So I don't know how to describe it to you, though. Subscribe. I don't know how to describe it to you, but see it drop. And Holly, she's the one. Usually I don't say any other YouTubers, but she's really, really good. She's on hiatus right now. She's building a home and stuff. But if you haven't checked out her channel, highly recommend her. She's really sweet. I'm going to split this off and then add my colorant. We gotta get moving here. Right? All this chit-chatting. Okay. Talking about that shepherd's pie. Yeah, that's going to be delicious. It always is, and it goes. I make a humongous, like, you know, like when you baste a turkey, it's large. It's a large amount that I make. Okay, so I'm going to have more white than green because I tend to have more green in my thing. Okay, so, all right, that should be good. All right, so now, so that's pretty well split. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now, all right, this will, I'll have to wing it and I'll have to note this. Because I've done 4 in the other batch, so 4, 8, I don't know, let's see. I think this I am going to have to do like a teaspoon thing. And this is mica. This is not, okay, so what is this? This is a 1/4 teaspoon. So this is mica, and I don't like to actually color my water too much. I don't, you know, I like light fragrances and light colors. So this is a 1/4. I think I'm going to run out of my lily pad green mica. I have to get some more. Yes, I am. I'm not going to have enough. Okay, let's dump it all in. This is really pretty. So anytime you make any changes to your recipe, I always find that it's a good idea to, you know, write down any edits that you have or modifications. And so this is not totally fixed. Okay. Alright, I'm going to, might have to go like this so you can see. I have my white. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, so I'm going to just, I have this mold here. It's really nice. If you're able to get a mold like this, I get this from Wholesale Supplies Plus. And I don't know what size this is. It's like 2.5 inches. It makes, I think, like a 3.5 inch or 3.5 ounce, you know, shower steamer or soap or whatever you want to use it for. But I'm doing bath bombs, so. And it's just like a shower steamer. You just put it right in there. If you haven't seen any of my videos on making shower steamers, check them out at the end of this video. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that Anchor press. It's not that expensive, so I think it, or Arbor. Maybe it's Arbor press. I think that's what maybe it's Arbor. A-R-B-O-R. I don't know. I'll check it out, and I'll leave a link down in the description below when I figure out what it is. I think it's Arbor though. So use the palm of your hand, just like when you make the shower steamers, because you want it nice and compact. Of course, the cream of tartar helps it to get really firm. This is a lot more I can put in here. And I'm just trying to make it even, you know, nice and flat. And right now what I'm doing is I'm getting ready for the Christmas season because I don't want to be making anything. This mold, it's really pretty. I did some other ones. I'll show you what they look like. Oh, they came out so pretty. I love the color. It's like that minty green, and that's what I wanted. Nice minty color. Makes me think of the garden. If you're a fellow gardener and you love to garden, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know if you're a gardener too. I have a lot of my lavender videos. But yeah, I'm big into gardening. I grow a lot of the mints, the spearmint. There's chocolate mint, there's Italian mint, of course peppermint, spearmint. There's apple mint. Oh my gosh. If you plant that, that is a very strong mint. It's almost like a woolly type mint. And it's very vigorous. Wow. You really you want to be very careful with that one. I've just ripped up the roots and I just threw it in like a compost thing. Sure enough, the thing started to grow. But the honeybees, the bumblebees, yeah, that's why you do a press. So I want to make sure they're nicely pressed in. And it's all done by hand. See, when they say handmade, curse you other small business owners and crafters, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everything we make is with love, and you know, it's love of the craft, you know. Like making this, the bath bombs, this is new, but I love it. It's exciting, something different, and I love to use all the products I make. And I'm sure you fellow crafters and small business owners are the same way. So now what I do is I flip it over. It's the old trick, okay? You put the cutting board on there, nice flat surface, and just flip it right over. Takes a little bit to release from the mold. Huh? Really pretty. Oh, and I already know how I'm going to package these. So hopefully I can show you that. If not, I might have like a little separate video on it. But I have an idea how I want to package them. If you want to check out my other bath bomb that I made, it's the foot one. It has Epsom salts in it, or you can use it as a muscle soaking one because it does have Epsom salts in it. If you want to watch that next. And so thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I just want to thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you have a bright, sunny day. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.